Good morning, everybody. How's everybody enjoying themselves so far? Quinton, where are you? I don't see you. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yesterday morning, we started with a great talk by Hans Springer, who talked about standing on the shoulders of those who had come before him. And Hans, as one of our charter members of ALDE, thinks fondly about the people that came before him and the way that he was brought into this work. And I think that each of us have that person or those people in our professional lives that helped us to get to where we are today. I have asked Quinton Klabon from St. Marcus Lutheran School in Milwaukee, who was our Creativity Award winner last year's conference, to speak as a young professional about the ways that he is already seeing ALDE shape his career and the people on whose shoulders he stands. Quinton.
Sure. Hey, everybody. I'm Quinton Klabon. As he said, St. Marcus Lutheran School, the best school for African-American kids in Wisconsin, and St. Marcus Lutheran Church. That's the internationally televised Time of Grace ministry, both in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So I'm up here as the designated young person, apparently. So I'd like to especially speak to all of the young men and women in this room. I'm not going to define what that means, so if you want to sort yourself into that group, I'm not going to judge. Go for it. So if you're both young and new to this development game, either in your career or at your current Lutheran organization, ALDE Ignite can definitely be a bit overwhelming. There's a lot of institutional knowledge here. People who know people, organizations that have served Christ for centuries. It can be really overwhelming if you're unfamiliar with it. At the breakfast yesterday, and certainly at the celebratory dinner tonight, you're going to see people who are clearly well known in Lutheran fundraising get rewarded for decades of service. Phyllis is going to call it a winner, like Chip Dipson or something, and Chip will walk to the stage and get his award, and people will be whistling and standing and applauding, and some woman next to you is going to be like, "Yes, Chip, you deserve it," and everyone at Chip's table will be weeping, and you're going to sit there and think, I have no idea who that dude is. It's true. Just wait. But I urge you, expedite meeting and speaking with those people at this conference just as they're going to search you out, because these are the peers and mentors who will help you unchain your potential. Example, 2 years ago, we watched Stephanie, now at Long Island Lutheran, win the ALDE Creativity Award for, among other things, producing a rapping pastor video that won the hearts and laughs of her donors. So I turned to my friend and coworker Sarah here tonight and said, calling it, "That is us in 2015. You see, we were very well prepared. Sarah over there was a whiz at new media communications, and I, in high school, I made funny videos about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So armed with those essential skills, I didn't see how we could fail. Even so, ALDE members rallied around us. I went to a video communication session at the conference. I introduced myself to Stephanie afterwards and asked how she had gotten this done. My bosses were excited about our passion and bought us a nice camcorder and video editing software. And then John and Phyllis from ALDE worked with us to best explain what we were doing to an unfamiliar audience. So where that got us was a beautiful social media and video campaign describing our school's 2-week cross-country Discover America experience, which you can watch online. What that got us was the 2015 Creativity Award, a very appreciated cash prize, thank you, and the proof that we connected the emotions of Black kids learning about civil rights in Alabama to the sincere desires of our donors to help those self-same students grow in knowledge and in Christ. Fourth thing, I got a hug from Phyllis, so life goal achieved. Thank you. So that's my extended way of saying that ALDE works and it deserves your support. I want each young person here to consider the value of an organization that consciously builds its future leaders up through knowledge sharing and reward, an organization that serves you so that you can best serve others. I believe you're going to honor that value by contributing back to the ALDE Annual Fund today. Just that simple act, just 30 steps away from where you are now, is an acknowledgement that ALDE's work is valuable and it's lasting. What you learn at Ignite, in the video conferences, and on the website is something that's going to stay with you through your current position, into your career, and God bless them past the point when these purple ribbons come off. So invest in ALDE to help them invest in you. Thanks.
So there's a man who's not here this year that is the person whose shoulders, or one of the people whose shoulders I stand on, and that's Mark Minnick. Mark invited me to come to my first ALDE conference in 2010 in Albuquerque, and I walked in a little deer in the headlights, and very quickly realized these are my people. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is what my career looks like for the next several decades, and I know that each one of us in this room is here for a reason. And so I would ask you to think about the people on whose shoulders you stand and to consider making a contribution to support the future generations of this great organization, the growth that we've experienced with a huge number of first-time attendees at this conference.